Hey dreamers, and welcome to Connor's Dreamlight Magic. Today, we're talking about characters I'm certain will eventually come to Disney Dreamlight Valley, whether through realms, DLC, or big updates. These are the ones I feel very confident we'll see based on player demand, Disney popularity, and the game's current update patterns. So, let's get into it. First up, and honestly, one of the most obvious choices, Genie from Aladdin. Genie isn't just a popular character, he's one of the most requested characters by the Dreamlight Valley community. Every time players talk about, who do you want next, Genie's name is right up there with fan favourites like Pooh. He's the kind of larger-than-life personality who would instantly bring even more joy and humour to the valley. Another reason why I think Genie's arrival is likely is that developers have already shown they're willing to revisit realms to add more characters. We've had realm revisits before, so going back to Agrabah to bring in the Genie wouldn't be surprising at all. In fact, it feels almost inevitable, and it would give us a great excuse to see more of that realm's gorgeous design. Of course, we also have to acknowledge the real-world legacy of Genie. While Robin Williams, the original voice of Genie, is sadly no longer with us, adding him to the game would be a beautiful way to celebrate and honour his iconic performance. His warmth, humour, and quick wit made Genie unforgettable, and it would be amazing to see a respectful tribute to that in Dreamlight Valley. Gameplay-wise, Genie has so much potential. His friendship quest could be full of chaotic magic, hilarious surprises, and heartwarming moments. Imagine a quest where he accidentally transforms part of the valley into something wild and you have to help him fix it. Or maybe you help him track down his old lamp, giving us a magical side trip to a hidden location we've never explored. Genie is pure magic, and in my opinion, it's only a matter of time before he pops into the valley with a puff of smoke and a joke ready to go. Next up is the one and only Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, and if you've played Disney games before, you know he's one of the most iconic live-action characters that Disney has ever created, and constantly appears. Jack Sparrow is hugely popular. The Pirates of the Caribbean films remain some of Disney's most successful live-action films ever made, and Jack is easily the standout star of the franchise. His witty one-liners, unpredictable personality, and knack for stumbling into and somehow out of trouble make him a perfect fit for Dreamlight Valley's cast of colourful characters. I could absolutely see him headlining a major update or even a DLC expansion. Just picture it, a big pirate-themed event where the valley gets temporary shipwreck items, treasure chests scattered around the map, and a new ocean-based minigame. Jack would be the ultimate guide for it all, leading you on a chaotic treasure hunt that may or may not actually lead to treasure. We've also seen devs introduce big set pieces before, and Jack Sparrow has the same kind of franchise power as other big franchises. Not only could he bring his own Pirates of the Caribbean realm filled with pirate ships, ports, and sea caves, but he could also introduce new mechanics like sailing to different in-game islands or fishing up rare pirate loot. His friendship quests could be a mix of slapstick chaos and genuine pirate adventure. Maybe you have to help him recover a stolen map, barter with Goofy for essential pirate supplies, or even just outsmart other pirates trying to take over the valley. Jack Sparrow would bring swagger, chaos, and a ton of fun, and honestly, he's the kind of character I'd expect Gameloft to save for a big, headline-grabbing moment. Now, let's talk about two characters that I think are practically guaranteed to make their way into Dreamlight Valley at some point. Forky from Toy Story 4, and Rafiki from The Lion King. Why am I so confident? It comes down to a pattern in the game. Most of the Scrabble coin collection pieces in Dreamlight Valley have eventually turned into actual characters. With Cogsworth and Lumiere basically confirmed to be coming soon, that leaves just Forky and Rafiki as the final two characters tied to that collection. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's that the devs love completing sets like this. So, it's not a matter of if, but when. Forky would bring something completely different to the valley. He's not your traditional heroic or regal Disney character. He's quirky, chaotic, and hilariously confused about, well, everything. His friendship quest could lean into his unique personality. Maybe you have to teach him how to be a real valley villager, help him understand the difference between trash and treasure, or keep him from accidentally giving away rare items because someone looked like they needed it. He'd be pure comedic relief, and I think players would adore him. On the other hand, Rafiki would bring a sense of wisdom and calm to balance Forky's chaos. As the spiritual guide of Pride Rock, Rafiki has so much potential for deep, meaningful friendship quests. He could introduce meditation spots, ceremonial events, or even hidden valley locations that tie into Lion King themes of tradition and heritage. His quests could explore the valley's history, its magic, and the importance of keeping balance, all with that mysterious yet playful edge that makes Rafiki so beloved. Together, Forky and Rafiki would be a fun pairing to add in the same update. Forky bringing the laughs, Rafiki bringing the wisdom, and both adding new layers to the valley's cast. And with their connection to the Scrabble coin collection, it feels like a safe bet we'll be seeing them sooner rather than later. Next on my list is one of the most wholesome and heartwarming characters Disney has ever created, Winnie the Pooh. Pooh is constantly one of the most requested characters by the Dreamlight Valley community, and honestly, I completely understand why. His gentle, kind personality, combined with timeless charm of the 100-acre wood, makes him a perfect fit for the valley's cozy, magical atmosphere. I could easily see Pooh being a star of a DLC expansion, or a major seasonal update. Imagine the valley getting a special new area styled after the 100-acre wood, big oak trees, winding paths, and of course, lots of honeypots scattered around. It could be a beautiful, relaxing space that feels different from any other current biomes, with a softer, warmer colour palette that captures the essence of the Pooh world. Pooh's friendship quests could be a mix of light-hearted adventures and gentle problem solving. Maybe you help him organise a picnic with his friends, track down missing jars of honey, or teach him how to grow new flowers and plants to keep the bees happy. His quests could also give us more interactions with other potential 100-acre wood residents in the future. Characters like Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore could easily follow on. Beyond his quests, Pooh would also bring a vibe to the valley that's unlike any other character. His slow-paced, thoughtful way of speaking, and a simple joy in small things would make him a peaceful, calming presence among all the treasure hunting, pirate sailing, and adventure-filled chaos. And I don't know about you, but I'd love to see him just wandering the valley, happily humming to himself and stopping by Scrooge's store to browse for just a little smackerel of something. Winnie the Pooh is the kind of character who doesn't just fit into Dreamlight Valley, he belongs there. Finally, we have Snow White, and honestly, this one feels less like a prediction and more like an eventual certainty. Snow White isn't just another Disney princess. She's the original princess. Her 1937 film started the entire Disney animation legacy, and she remains one of the most iconic characters in Disney history. Her absence from Dreamlight Valley right now feels temporary, and when she arrives, I think it will be a major moment for the game. I don't think she'd come with the Seven Dwarfs straight away, at least not as full characters, but I do think there would be plenty of references to them sprinkled throughout her story. Maybe her cottage interior shows 7 neatly made beds, or she talks about how the boys are off working in the mines. We could even see them in the background art, or as part of set pieces in her quests, without them being playable characters just yet. Without them being actual characters just yet. Snow White's friendship quest could lean into themes of kindness, nature, and cooking. She might have tasks that involve gathering woodland animals, planting rare flowers, or preparing a magical pie for a valley celebration. Given her connection to nature, she could also tie into foraging mechanics, maybe introducing a new type of harvestable plant unique to her storyline. And of course, Snow White would bring her cottage to the valley, a quaint, storybook-style home surrounded by flowers and woodland critters. It would be one of those builds that instantly becomes a centerpiece in any player's valley layout. Bringing Snow White into the game wouldn't just be about adding another character, it would be about celebrating Disney's roots and giving fans the chance to interact with one of the most important figures in Disney history. And that's it. That's my list of characters I am certain will eventually make their way to Dreamlight Valley. From the magical chaos of Genie, to the cozy charm of Winnie the Pooh, I think each of these characters would bring something unique to the game. And honestly, I'd be thrilled to see them all wandering around the valley one day. Do you agree with my picks? Or is there someone you think is an absolute guarantee that I didn't mention? Let me know your predictions in the comments. I love hearing which characters you're excited for the most. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other Dreamlight Valley fans. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep decorating, and keep the magic alive. Thank you.